Seems like, a lot of these guys just, what's it like kind of just, mingling with some of your competitors here?
Yeah, it's cool. We're not in mode right now. Just get to know some of these guys as a person, as a player. It just means a lot. You got a ton of respect for them, and it's gonna make it more special when you play against those guys whenever you have a bond. So it'll be fun for sure.
I want to ask you about the offense. There's a new coordinator, another one. You've been through a few of them in your career. Just one. What's that like when there's a position change like that?
Well, like you said, I had a couple, so it doesn't really bother me any at this point in my career. But Coach Burke, he's done a great job letting me just play, letting me control the offense, have a ton of respect for him. And he was a part of the staff previously, so it's not like I don't know him and he doesn't know who I am. So I have a ton of respect for him. I know he's going to do a great job calling plays, and I'm just excited for the season.
Each one is a lot the same, but they have a little bit of different wrinkles, for sure. Any idea what to expect?
I would probably imagine Coach Burke going to keep you on your toes because he kind of keeps me on my toes.
Yeah.
He always put new plays in. Whenever he says he's done putting in plays, and he'll just find another play that is similar to all the other ones, but it just has a little different nuance in it. And he's a mastermind. He's so smart. He does a great job of calling plays and making plays up. And I'm excited to see what he does this year.
Yeah, several people I talked to about him say how smart he is. You have idea? Any examples you could share? I know it's only been a little bit since he's taken over, but
just even when he wasn't an offensive coordinator, he was the one behind most of the offense. Whether it's the play calling, whether it's a signal, whether it's the name of it, the concept, he was behind a lot of it. He wasn't even, a coordinator at that time. So that just shows the respect that the coaches have for him to allow him to do those things, and for him now to be a offensive coordinator. He's just gonna go crazy and dial some crazy plays up.
When you guys finally got the schedule for this season, what was your first thought about it, and what were some of the games that stood out to you?
We were excited for sure to play against some great teams in the country, and we're excited for the challenge. We've proven to ourselves we can go out there and play against these college teams. And we just got to go out there and just continue to play football and not overthink stuff.
Frank, you set a pretty high bar for yourself last year with the orange shoes at the media day. You decided a little more low-key today, or?
Honestly, I forgot all about it. Media day was coming up pretty quickly, and if I was ordered, I don't think I would have got here in time. So I just told Shad and them I might just go with something that's a little more casual, not too flashy, but I wish I would have. It's all good though.
Didn't want to wear the championship ring either.
Nah, that's not who I am. I'm not gonna come over here trying to be flashy, and that's an old conference. So those guys probably look at me like, what does that matter? That's not this conference. So that's just not who I am. Regardless, I probably should have wore it to show Austin Reed just to make him a little mad because I was with him last night. But that's just not who I am.
You guys were picked to finish second in the preseason poll. What are your thoughts on that?
It's football at the end of the day. We were together. Pratt, me and him were together. Also, we were all together last night, and it's just pretty cool just to get some of their respect. And I was telling him that they always have those two guys in all these quarterback polls, and I'm always left out. And Pratt told me that I'm preseason all AAC, and I'm new to the conference, so he said that about me. So we have a ton of respect for those guys at Tulane, and we will talk about the game. And we're excited to play against those guys the last game of the season. It's going to be a great one. He's going to have a great season. And like I said, a ton of respect for Tulane. They had a great season last year, and we're excited to play against them.
Does it feel any different being part of a new league, being around some new guys this time around?
At the end of the day, it's going to be just football. You got a ton of respect for those guys. You watch film on them some way, somehow, playing against a team that you've already played, so kind of know what to expect. And it'll be great for us. It's going to take us in the right direction where we want the program to be. And it's just a stepping stone, so we just got to go out there and execute and come out each and every week because it's going to be a test every week in this new conference.
How significant is it for you individually kind of guiding this program into a new era like that in a lot of ways?
I just got to go out there and play football like I've been doing. It's no additional pressure. I know Coach Traylor's not going to change any. We're not going to change any. We got to go out there and just keep playing football and not make it bigger than what it is.
You guys have a little chip on your shoulder there.
Nah, I don't think we have a chip on our shoulder. We're just worry about ourselves. We won a conference championship last year, but that doesn't really matter. That's in the past. So we got to figure out how to get back to that point and not keep talking about the past and not make it bigger than what it is, and don't go out there and play for the wrong reason, trying to prove to everybody else, and just go out there and play for us.
So, not going to be 7th year college football. It's just, how old do you feel in college football?
I am very old for sure, but I haven't been playing this whole time. I try to tell that to people. I haven't played. My first season I didn't play at all. Third year, 3 games. So it's just been a long journey. If I couldn't play for that long, I promise you. If I was playing for 7 years, I would have been giving it up. But it's pretty cool just to go out there, get the respect for those guys, and keep developing as a quarterback. I'll just talk about you.
What's up, brother?
I'll just talk about you.
What's your winning culture?
Wait, say it again?
Just the winning culture that developed in 23-5 the last 2 years.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I'm like 0-3 in bowl games. So that's the only thing that sticks out to me, what you just said about numbers and records. I can care less about 23-5, 2 championships. It's the bowl games that's the bad part. I'm like 0-3. That's a terrible stat to have. So that's what's left on my bucket list is to get a bowl game. And I would feel like I failed the city of San Antonio if that is not happening.
Do you have any new aims in terms of your individual playing performance, given how much you've already accomplished?
I just want to just stay healthy, go out there and lead my team to victory week in and week out. I have no personal, accolades. That's not why I play football. I care less about that. As long as we win, that's my goal at the end of the day. And like I just told him, just win the bowl game. Hopefully, conference championship before that and a bowl game. I have to get him a bowl game. That's literally, I have to win a bowl game.
Is that a big motivation coming back?
Yes, I'm 0-3. That's 0-4, one of them. That is the worst stat ever. Even if I go 1-3, that's still terrible. But at least I got one.
Last year, you guys had that game and then slipped away. Is that as frustrating as you can remember?
Oh man, that was terrible. I played terrible. I had 2 interceptions that were the worst decisions I've ever made. We just didn't play our brand of football, and you could tell, they came out victorious. I feel like we're a better team. But it doesn't matter what I think. They came out victorious. Give all the credit to those guys. It was a great team, great defense. And I just gotta play better. Simple as that. As a lead on the offense, the offense is not gonna go without me. My performance is not the best, so we ended up losing the game. So I definitely think about that a lot, and hopefully next time we're in a bowl game that doesn't happen.
Yeah, talk about bowl games. The conference commissioners talk a lot about how this league stacks up so well against other leagues out there, that you guys are competitive against the Power 5 games. Is that big for you guys as a conference, if you as a player to go out there and kind of show that you guys can stack up against the teams?
We probably played against some of the great teams. We played Texas really tough. I played terrible that game. I had a crazy, pick six at the end of the game that probably cost us the game. We played Memphis a couple of years ago. We beat them. Beat Illinois. So I think we've proven to ourselves we can go out there and compete against those guys. Not to mention, Houston won the triple overtime. I botched that game at the end. It just sounds like I was butchering games all left and right. Botched that game at the end, going out there and playing them again this year for the first game of the season. So we've already proven to ourselves we can go out there and compete against those caliber of teams. We just got to go out there and just keep playing football. People are going to say what they want, but we don't feed into that. We just believe in one another, play as a team, play as a whole, and just play for coach.
Yeah, with the new lineup coming into the league and you guys coming in, you guys have it. Is it big to prove it again? You're going to go out there and show, hey, we're a team in the American.
We don't really look at it like that. At the end of the day, it's going to be just football. We're not going to go in there trying to prove ourselves to anybody because then you're playing for the wrong reasons. So we're going to go out there, play for one another, go with the game plan, let the game come to us. And we play football our whole lives. It's just football. Just let it come naturally to us and go out there and compete.